I'm Sven. I'm a solutions engineer at Zscaler. A cyber incident in a manufacturer like you can be catastrophic. It can disrupt production or also supply chains, and this is probably why you as an IT team for a manufacturing company are tasked with some of the following challenges. So the first challenge that we see in many of our manufacturing customers is that they are supposed to establish zero trust within their infrastructure, which of course is really tough to do if you have an infrastructure that needs to remain online 24/7, and that is quite complex because you're running all kinds of different devices apart from, let's say, regular user client devices. You also need to protect your valuable business data because users might voluntarily or accidentally leak that data to destinations on the internet, which then has also impact on your business. Now, since you're probably manufacturing 24/7, it's also crucial for you to provide global connectivity and quick integrations, let's say, of new locations or maybe also carve-outs of existing locations to your company. Additionally, because of the global economic situation, you are most probably also tasked with reducing costs and simplifying your infrastructure. You might think, okay, how do I solve these other challenges while achieving the same? And I will show you how we can do all of this with the help of Zscaler. So Zscaler operates the Zero Trust Exchange, which is a security and connectivity cloud that's hosted in over 160 data centers globally, including China. How can the Zero Trust Exchange help you to establish zero trust in your environment? So for users, it's super simple. We just install an agent on their devices. That agent connects to our cloud, and then within our cloud, we then run a comprehensive security stack, and we protect your users when they're accessing websites or SaaS applications, or also connect them with private applications that are hosted with hyperscalers such as AWS, GCP or Azure, or maybe also applications that run on-prem. Now, for OT devices and servers, it's a bit more difficult because oftentimes you cannot install an agent on those. And what we do here is, in your environment, we place something that is called Zero Trust Edge. And this can be either in physical or virtual form. And this acts as a gateway for all of these entities and then offers the same level of protection as your remote users enjoy. The question is also then, how do I protect these OT systems or applications from internal threats? So this Zero Trust Edge can place each of those entities in a segment of one, achieving quick and easy microsegmentation for your whole network, and thus you don't need a dedicated microsegmentation solution anymore, and you also don't have to rely on crutches like NAC. And the good thing is that this also makes a dedicated network access control solution redundant as well. Because we now sit in line between your users and your applications and whatever destinations they are connecting to, it's also super easy for us to inspect the data that is being transmitted. So for example, if a user is accidentally or voluntarily uploading a file to an unsanctioned cloud application such as Dropbox, we can find out what kind of data that is, and if it's sensitive, then we will just prevent the upload of data here. Additionally, we can also protect data that's on the endpoint or that resides within SaaS applications. Now, how do you offer global connectivity and the same level of security in all of your locations, and then how can you also be able to integrate or carve out existing or new locations as fast as possible? This approach of placing a Zero Trust Edge in the network is a copy and paste approach. So basically you can do the same for your branch locations, and they will just connect to Zscaler your users in those locations will also just have our agent installed on their devices, and all of the components will just reach out to the nearest and best Zscaler data center automatically, so there's no manual tunnel configuration involved whatsoever. And because all the policies and security mechanisms are already in place, it's super quick and easy to roll this out to additional locations. Now, it's also super easy to extend this to third parties and offer the same level of protection when they're accessing your applications or you are accessing their environments. If we now take a look at what we've achieved, we are offering full perimeter protection for your complete environment. We are offering zero trust access for your users, third parties, and also internally. We are segmenting and micro-segmenting your whole network. And we are protecting data so it's not leaked to external destinations. If you think about the number of point products that you are probably right now using to achieve this, I think it's clear that all of this leads to a drastic reduction in costs. And because you are doing this with one platform delivered from the cloud as a software as a service, this also really simplifies your architecture. If this piqued your interest, feel free to reach out to my colleagues at any time. We're happy to schedule a session and to discuss this further. Thank you.